there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this is a video I've been wanting to do for a while, but I've been putting it off. First of all, I wanted to do this because it's something that happened here locally, but I thought, it's not that important of a video, I won't bother. Then my buddy Anthony at the Sustainable Center, he had a kind of a video on it, and so I thought, should I get into this? No, let's not. And then finally, my other buddy, Once Bitten, did another one on it today. I was like, alright, there's enough signs out there saying that I should do a video on this, so let's do it. And this is going to be on the power of positivity on the gaming culture that you're in. And it doesn't matter if you're coming from watching this as a fantasy player or from a War Machine player or whatever a game you're playing, this is a very critical thing for a mature gamer to realize and to embrace or to watch out for. And again, what that is the power of positivity. Now, I think the first way to kind of start showing this is the dangers. If you go to like the powers of negativity. So, looking over with my part here locally that I said I kind of started this, in general, I try and be very positive all the time. Everything's great, everything's awesome, and whenever something comes up that I don't agree with, I typically just stay away from it. It's not because I'm cowardly or lazy or anything like this, but I know that when I go and I make things negative, it's just gonna go be like when you kick a hornet's nest, right? You might hate hornets, but once you go over there and you kick that nest, you made things way worse. And that's exactly what happened. Basically, a local person made a YouTube video that I really didn't agree with, and I made a comment about it. In fact, I made a meme about it. I was going to make a video about it when I got home, but by the time I got home, I decided against it because those hornets were buzzing everywhere. Pretty much my followers were attacking her followers were attacking my followers and me, and they were attacking each other, and it was just spiraling out of control. It was crazy that one small spark, all it took was one little spark of negativity, and the whole gaming group, and this is like multiple gaming groups, were just at each other's throats on multiple issues, and it was just intensely insane that all this happened from just one little spark of negativity. That's it. Another one comes here as a good example from what Once Bitten talked about, which was the effect of the negativity on what they're trying to do with 9th edition. So again, I want this to be applying to everyone, so I'll be very general about this, but basically a group of people who are volunteers tried to go and make a system that was abandoned by its creators, and all they're getting is negativity, and you start seeing that a leader like Once Bitten is just getting frustrated with it as all these come in, make you question like, hey, I volunteered for this, or even in his case, he didn't volunteer for us. He's doing it out of the kindness of his own heart, and if you're not going to appreciate this, screw all of you. And that's really the danger here. That's the danger, is that when you have that negativity in the gaming groups, you can kill it, and it can just absolutely die. I'm sure all of us have played various games over the years where in the beginning it was positive, and everyone was really getting into it, and then after a while, there's those people like, you know what, this kind of sucks. You know what I don't like about this game? Actually, that game over there is way better than this game, and the whole thing collapses and it dies. And maybe sometimes that's the right, because maybe that other game is better or something, but in a lot of other cases, it's just because nobody supported it and stood behind it that it all kind of crashed. And the thing is that once you have kind of a group that's like that, probably whatever you go to next will crash as well, will crash as well, and you're not really getting anywhere. So this is where we come to the power of positivity and how that will really counteract all those other things. So, like I said in the very beginning, whenever I try and talk about anything, I'm positive. This is awesome. That's great. Oh boy, that's amazing. And I think that's a real thing that really empowers the community. Now, if you think of it like this, when you're going onto the forums, or you're going on to YouTube, or you're going to go talk to your buddies, what's really going to get you inspired to keep playing? If you go on there and they're talking about, oh, you know what really sucks? This thing here. Why is this thing such garbage? Why is this thing never fixed? well, you're going to see that and you're going to get negative as well. You're going to look at that and say, like, you know what, that is kind of garbage. You know what else is garbage? This thing here. You know what, these guys really don't do this. Wow, why am I following them at all? And it really just brings you down. And if you, let's say for example, there's a gaming day next week, the odds of you wanting to go that gaming day are going down. Now, on the other side, if you go on and you're on the forums, YouTube, Buddy's House, whatever, and they're like, hey, you know what? I just came up with this brand new list. What do you think about this list? Or, hey, do you know, look at this combination I came up with. Isn't this really neat? Or even just like, you know what? I can't wait to go to that gaming day next week. It's been, so long and I just can't wait to play again. The odds of that person wanting to go to that game, that gaming day the next week, that's going up. And that's the power of the positivity. Now, the problem with the power of positivity is that it's very energy, there's lots of energy required to keep this going. Going in and saying positive, 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 and doing all these things is draining emotionally, is draining time-wise, and draining also financially sometimes as well. But it is so key. When I'm going out there and I'm spending time doing YouTube saying, wow, look at this, isn't this game great? When I'm going on the forums and I'm saying, hey, let's go and do this painting challenge, hey, look at this, let's start talking about this. When I'm running events, these things don't really help me primarily, right? I'm already playing the game. I could be playing more if I don't do these things, but by me being positive and by me being this power of positivity, I'm making everybody else more into the game, more inspired to play, and that means that when I go to the gaming day, that place is packed. When I go to a tournament, people are swarming in there to play, right? The forums are buzzing. People are wanting to go, and that makes my experience better when I go there and actually just gives me a game to play. If I just back away and let something die, I'm not going to have anything left to play, and this game that I love, I just can't do anymore because everyone has really moved away from it. And I think that's something that really comes with maturity. When you're a gamer and you come into a game, usually you're like, okay, this is kind of cool, let's learn it. And then really at that point there, you're going to go one of those three ways. One, you're going to be very positive. Two, you're going to be very negative. Or three, you're going to be very standoffish. And that might just be part of your nature. Just the person you are or your situation or whatever it is, you're going to go one of those three ways. And you're going to be affecting the group, the gaming group you're with, their positivity or negativity by that. Now, at some point, though, when someone gets mature enough, they realize that. And they start realizing that, wow, right now we have a very negative gaming group. I got to turn this thing around. Wow, the reason why nobody's showing up for this is because everybody's complaining about the new edition. Wow, I mean, the reason why this is going amazing is because these key people are really making it keep going. And it's at that point there that they have not only the ability to change their own, if they're a person that was like the negative or standoffish, they can now decide, like, you know what, I might want to be a power of positivity and try and help this as well. Or they can actually start seeing, okay, what are the forces that are actually keeping this gaming group going, and find a way to support them. Whether it's a thing like, hey, what you're doing is great, I love it, and giving them just that recognition, or giving them some help, like, hey, you're running this event, how about I help you with that? Oh, you're running this thing here, how about I help you with that? But probably even better than that is actually just going in there and being that own power of positivity, making sure that, hey guys, who's all going to this event? Let's go. I'm going to get a car together. Who wants to come with me? Or hey, I'm going to be painting this. Who wants to come over and paint? Who wants to do a painting challenge? Who wants to do this? The more that you have people doing that, that gaming group's just going to be going and going and going. And it's so key. It's so key. You see some games have died, and it's really this, they've died because of that negativity. So that's really my video. That's what I want to get across. And hopefully, if nothing else, I want you to look at this video, listen to this video, and then look at your own gaming group. How is your gaming group going? Is it kind of in decline? Is it kind of going, stagnant? Is it on the rise? And then I want you to be looking at yourself. Are you a power of positivity? Are you a power of negativity? Or are you just one of those like guys who standoffish and is not really taking part? And then once you look at yourself and you decide that, decide what can you do, or should there be something you should do. If you realize that, man, I'm a standoffish person, or I'm a force of negativity, maybe I should be a little bit more positive. Or if I'm in a gaming group that's kind of suffering right now, what can I do to pump up that positivity and get people really excited about this game again? So there you go, guys. There's the power of positivity. And if nothing else, especially back in fantasy, when I was really pushing fantasy and stuff like that, I can say without a doubt that the reason why people came to my channel was because of my positivity. I was not the best player. I did not have the best quality of videos. My quality of conversions were low. Painting, all that stuff were substandard. What did I bring to the table? Positivity, positivity, positivity. You know, people loved watching my videos because by seeing me excited for the game, it made them excited for the game. So even if you're another YouTuber, realize that. Realize that I could go in right now and I could rip this thing to shreds. I could say, you know what's a problem with this? This, and this, and this. You know what I hate about this? This, and this, and this. You know what they should be changing? This, and this. This is garbage. But if you do that, you're just going to be bringing everybody down. So come into this, be positive. Doesn't matter if you're a YouTuber, if you're a store owner, or if you're just a plain old gamer, it's going to be better for everyone. And if you make the gaming group better, you're going to get more from it yourself. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye.